All right, guys, I'm back. So let's go ahead and save for the start of this new session, and I will show you what I've done recently. I'm at 41 million, but as you can see, I'm at 1 billion something money spent on my abilities for the brawler, and I've pretty much gone down most of this route and everything. Now the only thing I have to do is go do is 400,000, the 400,000s, and the 1 billions. But I now have this, the body counter. I'm planning on getting this also. But let's go ahead and do some more side missions. I think, what is it? She was mentioning getting some, like, help on the side. Oh, Mr. President, about this job opening, we have an applicant. Great. What do you want to do? Do you want to do the interview now? I'll interview them. Okay, sure. I'll interview the candidate. Great. Let's get going then. Oh, but wait a minute. You're not going to conduct the interview looking like that, are you? Sure I am. So, well, you don't really look like the president of a company. We need to make you look more dignified and sagacious. Saggy what? What does that have to do with anything? No, not saggy. You know, sagacious, like intelligent. Oh, I know. Yeah, back with the glasses. See, they look good on you. Those glasses you left lying around really suit you. They make you look both dignified and intelligent. Didn't expect to be wearing these again, actually. Looks like we're all set. I'll call in the applicant. The applicant will be here soon. Please evaluate him to see if he is really motivated to work for us. That's for motivation, right? Yes, apparently there are applicants out there who only attend interviews to get capped fare from companies. Are people really thinking of scams that low? Don't worry, I can spot people like that a mile away. Where does that confidence come from? Here he comes. Why doesn't he come in? You have to tell him to come in. No applicant would enter without permission. I don't get it. Please, just tell him to come in. He'll hurt his nose if he has to keep knocking. Come in. Excuse me. I'm Haruhiko Ijoin. I'm honored to meet you. Yes, likewise. Does he see the chair? Why doesn't he sit down? You have to invite him to sit. No job seeker will take a seat without being asked. What the hell is that about? Is he supposed to be funny? He's not fooling around. Job seekers are dead serious. Please let him sit. Please, have a seat. Thank you. This is already exhausting. Is this going to go on much longer? It hasn't even begun. At least ask him a few questions. You need to determine if he would be a good fit for us. A question, huh? What kind of woman do you like? Why did you apply with us? Why did you apply with us? Real estate is a business that serves one of three basic human needs: food, clothing, and shelter. It's one that is closely tied to people's daily lives. Someone working in such an industry would have to be trustworthy. They would also bear great responsibility, but that is where I see a worthwhile challenge. I have also heard that your firm isn't afraid to put new recruits in charge of accounts right away. I felt this job would give me a great opportunity to really grow. Wow, that little speech rolled right off his tongue. He must have practiced it a lot. I'm impressed, Mr. President. You can actually run an interview. Please keep going and see if Ijuin-san is the sort of person who will work out for us. Got it. What should I ask next? Have you experienced failure? Have you ever experienced failure? Failure? No, not especially. I feel like I can deal with just about anything life throws my way, so no, I can't say I know what it's like to fail. He must be especially blessed, or maybe he's just lucky. Who knows? Are you willing to do anything? Ijuin, if you were to join my company, would you be willing to do anything? Yes, I eagerly await being able to exceed your expectations. So, anything. Yes, absolutely. I came to this interview to prove just how dedicated I can be. Is that amazing? There was no hesitation at all. He sounds primed and ready to go. Well, see about that. What are your strengths? Well, I'm fluent in English. I lived in the States as a child, so I can manage most business dealings in English. Also, I was the head of the university tennis club. I often organize events and socials, and I think it made me a good planner and organizer. He does appear to be very communicative. He seems like he has many friends too. Yeah, maybe. I think that's about all the questions we have for you. Izumi-san, do you have any questions for us? Questions? No, nothing in particular. Oh, yes, actually, I heard that your firm makes hiring decisions on the spot. Is that true? Yes, you heard it right. The president and I would like to confer about it. So if you could just give us a moment. What shall we do? Should we hire him? Huh? We decide now? Right now? Yes, the longer it takes, the more it will cost. We can't afford to sit on our decisions. How tight-fisted can you be? Izumi-san was eloquent in describing why he wanted to join us. He can also speak English, plan events, and work well with people. What shall we do? You're hired. Really? Thank you very much. Congratulations. Please take this for your cab fare. Thank you. Wonder what you'll be paying me. Pardon? Nothing. I just got lost in my own thoughts. It's really nothing. I know, it's short notice, but we'd like to have you start tomorrow if you can. Does that work for you? Certainly. I see you bright and early. We're counting on you. You won't be disappointed. The next day. He's showing son is awfully late. I already knew he was I knew he was off the moment, which is why I saved it, because I was like, I'm about to do this. I'm gonna save it just so I can show you guys. Don't trust the prim proper dude that walks in, because I was like, I'm gonna hire him because I need to do both of these paths. I'll call him at home. Yeah, thanks. No, he's not showing up. I hope you didn't get into an accident or anything. What? Oh no. What's wrong? It says the number you have called is not a service. What? Oh dear, we were totally conned. He must have come in just to get cab fare out of us. You gotta be kidding, but he was able to tell us why he wanted to join us with such eloquence. I guess we weren't very good judges of character. We'll have to start over. I'll put more wanted ads out. Yeah, thanks. Sure thing. That guy completely fooled me. I can't make the same mistake again. Help wanted. And yep, let's get through this. And I'll get back to the point to where we is at, guys. And we'll be transitioned after the snap. Guys, I'm going to continue from here because I just thought about it. I didn't ask any of the other questions. Yes, likewise. You gotta get to the questions, though. You gotta get to the questions. What kind of woman do you like? What kind of woman do you like? Huh? What kind of woman do I like? That's right, we're just talking here, man to man. Hold on. What on earth are you asking? Yeah. What? This is important. It's an effective approach to establish rapport. Well, that might be true, but can't that wait until after you decide to hire him? Actually, she's right. Well, your secretary is my type. Oh, no way, really? Oh, what a flatterer. What would you like as your starting salary? Hey, we haven't hired him yet. Oh, I beg your pardon? No question, huh? What color is your underwear? What color is your underwear? My underwear color. Does it have anything to do with this job? No, not especially. Is that what you ask at interviews? I don't even want to know why you got that idea. Besides, what are you going to do with that information? Well, nothing I can think of at the moment. I'm so sorry, that last question never happened. Yes, of course, that would be for the best. A question, huh? Why did you apply with us? Hi. Real estate is... Oh, yeah. I know what you say for that. Yes. I've already asked these things. What are your strengths? Hi. Fluent English, communicative, maybe. Failure. Anything. And like, my whole reason of knowing that he was a scam guy is because I'm not about to get a free character to work for me from one of these side missions like that. I'll have to go through a multiple step stage of doing something for a mission to do it in order to get a character. For something to happen and it's like, oh yeah, we're just going to do an interview and you're going to get a character to help you out for your business. That wasn't going to happen. So that I already knocked that out. And otherwise, other than that, he had no experiences of failure, which is a lie. Everybody has experienced failure in job going. And if you haven't, there's something wrong. Because everybody that's like multimillionaires, they have failed millions of times. Like, well, not millions of times. They have failed many times, but they have learned from those mistakes. Firm makes higher decisions on spies, that's sure. Yes, you heard right. The president and I would like to confer about it.
Nani?
Sure. See yourself out. Sorry, but you can show yourself out. What? I failed? Why would you turn me down? Just a gut feeling. Gut feeling? Yep. Everything you said was perfect. So perfect, it sounded like shallow bullshit. Exactly. I'm like, I wanted to go ahead and get that music shade. Huh? How dare you? You should be so glad I came in here to interview for this pissant company. What's with this rinky-dink operation anyway? The president doesn't know jack about interviewing, and my knuckles are sore from knocking. What a waste of time. Hey, I came all the way down here for this interview. You can at least cover my cab fare, can't you? Okay, wait. This camera doesn't deserve one shiny end. What? I took your interview because I heard I get cab fare. Don't try to weasel out of it. Oh, sure, you were able to rattle off all those perfect answers without a moment's hesitation. But it's the same script you use everywhere you scam for cab fare, right? You never intended to join us from the start when you said you'd do anything. I knew right then and there, everyone has their limits. Well, yeah, so what? We're a real estate business, not some loan shark where sorry punks like you can come back for change and I'll beat it. Yeah. There we go. That's the true one. I always do the bad ending for these multiple scenario things. Now, I could have done another scenario where I actually beat my magic dancing, but that wasn't going to happen because I'm not good at that game, like at that mini game. So I was just going to blitz through it because my highest score in that is like 3,000. Like, it wasn't going to happen. You can be really scary, Mr. President. Yeah, sorry for raising my voice. That's okay. I'm glad you saw through him, though. He had me completely fooled. I just went with my gut. Well, I'm impressed. Oh, but I guess we have to start over on the recruitment process. Yeah, thanks for taking care of that. No problem, sir. Consider it an honor. There we go. And that's the good ending. So I'm going to go ahead and save it again before I head out. Because we have some more missions to do. Hotel Boys Club, right up your shot today with fun ladies. We have so. Long course, yes. Let me get in there to entertain myself.
Moshi moshi.
Moshi moshi.
そうだな。
時間が過ぎるの早いな。あれ？もうこんな時間？ドキドキさせて。
Oh my god. Oh. Man. Fashion boutique. I'm nervous. That made up for that lost time. Grab your body.
がきつくなってきちゃって新しいの買わなくちゃ。私何言ってるんだろう。もう変なこと聞かないでよ。
そうだな。
Manly voice. Lovely voice.
可愛い声してるな。
ほんと？嬉しい。どんな子が好き？
お前だ。
Girls like you.
照れちゃうよ。
そうだな。
激しいよ。
Easy to talk to.
話しやすいな。
ほんと？嬉しいな。
もっと慎重に考えるな。どうするどうするどうする。
Your face
どんな
like.
顔をしているんだ。
顔？
何私のこと知りたいの？色っぽい顔してるねって言うよ。なんで？私だってもう大人の女なのよ。
そうだな。
いい人いないかな。
Hey, you're popular. Ah! Got it.
モテるだろう。
モテないモテない。今何歳なの？
熱くなってきちゃった。
20.
二十歳だ。
ほんと？もっと上かと思った。
そうだな。
その気になっちゃって。
若そうだな。
ピッチピチだよ。
聞いてもいいのか。どうする。今から会わないか。
Can we meet?
いいよ。
へえ、そんなに私と会いたいんだ。
Oh, no.
そう。
I'll go.
私も会いたいよ。行く。どこにでも行っちゃうよ。
I'm really hoping this part of the game is YouTube friendly. We can meet in front of the theater. Alright. Don't worry, I'll be there soon. I'm Kiryu, by the way. Oh, what a cool name. I'm even more excited. My name is Sakurai. What will you be wearing? Something red and my hair will be down. You better not mistake me for someone else. Red clothes, hair down. Got it. Sakurai might be Sakurai shot. Looks like I beat her here. I just have to wait. She's late. I've been waiting a while now. Maybe. She held up the traffic? Sorry, did you wait long? Is that her? I'm like, no, that's not her. Her hair isn't down. Sorry, I couldn't get here sooner. No, I just got here too. Not her. And I've got totally bambooed. Boondoggled. I went to a telephone club and I thought I scored a hot hookup, but it turns out she was just a soccer room. That's some new slang? Nah. She's just some club shill. She pretends to be a caller to get into the club. I thought I had a date, but of course she stood me up. I wasted 2 hours. Oh man, she sent you up shit creek without a paddle.
Nani?
A soccer room. I got played for a fool by a club ringer. A dream. Scattered like cherry blossoms in the wind. It's not even spring. I forgot how to hang up the phone because I knew something was off. I just don't know how to hang up. Like, I'm gonna go back and do this again because I kind of need to go on all. I need to not hang up anyway because it's like until I run out of things to do here. Like I just keep going.
焦るなよ。もしもし。
もしもし。
そうだな。
Oh, young.
若そうだな。
ピッチピチだよ。どんな体してるの？
俺としたこと。
Oh, that's it. Lean and minuscule. Oops.
そうだな。
時間が過ぎるの早いな。
Easy to talk to.
話しやすいな。
I thought that said easy, lean and muscular, but I was wrong. I thought they gave me a freebie. But nope.
お仕事何してるの？
Oh, come on.
もっと話しよう。もう待てよ。
There you go.
不動産関係だ。
お金持ちだ。
聞いてもいいのか。どんな体型をしているんだ。
スタイルか。
最近ちょっとブラがきつくなってきちゃって新しいの買わなくちゃ。私何言ってるんだろう。もう変なこと聞かないでよ。
そうだな。モテるだろう。
Hey, you're popular.
モテないモテない。どこに行こっか。
ドキドキしてる。
Karaoke.
カラオケに行こうか。
連れてって。
そうだな。
もっと知りたい
Lovely voice.
可愛い声してるな。
本当？嬉しい。
何が正解だ。どんな顔をしているんだ。
顔？
何私のこと知りたいの？色っぽい顔してるねって言われるよ。
I got a feeling like this one is a plus, but I don't know how to hang up, so we're just going through with it. Because I don't remember what the actual was to.
その気になっちゃうの？耳がとろけそう。
Oh.
俺たち気が合うな。
私も思った。甘えてもいい？
優しくしてね。
Yeah. If it stops moving, Jesus Christ.
ああ、甘えてくれ。
甘えちゃうぞ。
そうだな。
Oh, how did I miss that?
もっと話したいな。
私も。
俺の気持ちを考えろ。今から会わないか。
いいよ。
へえ、そんなに私と会いたいんだ。嘘。
I feel like this is a bus, to be fair.
行く、どこにでも行っちゃうよ。
あ
I'm Sayuri. You call me Sayu. Sayuri. I feel like I heard that name before, especially if the name is Sayu. Hot red outfit. Hope you find me. Red outfit. Got it. Sayuri might be here already. Hmm? Damn, it's her. I gotta sneak away before she notices. She noticed. Here she comes. There's no escape now. Shall we? Where? Someplace nice. Oh, my health. Au revoir, my telephone. This never happened. This never happened. Oh, it just counts. Okay. Okay. I was like, I already knew. I was like, this is a bus. So it was like, I don't know how to hang up. Go ahead and run back to the apartment real quick. No panties barbecue paradise. That word, the word is they serve a pretty big Korean barbecue. What should I do? Does like the females wear no panties in there? Is that why it's called that? I mean, like, it's a lot of weird shit in Japan. I'm just saying. But to be fair, I would probably still go to Japan, even though it's a bunch of weird shit there. Because this seems like it's a great place to honestly relax. Chicane CP. What do I got? I got 10. Got money magnet. I need 10 more. Alright. About 110 mil. Still not enough to really buy much. Oh, Mr. President, we've reached 30% share of the Pleasure King area. That's great, the Pleasure King. That's the muscular one in the dress, right? Yes, that's the billionaire who controls the area around Pink Street. He made his fortune on telephone clubs and other adult-oriented businesses. A woman's soul inside a man's body. Maybe he found success because he understands what both men and women want. Understanding the desires and instincts of men and women that probably enable him to figure out how to stimulate people's desires and profit from it. Someone who converts desire into business, huh? Impressive. Yes, he certainly is impressive, but he seems to be engaged in fairly nasty business as well. Ripping off customers is a given. He buys and sells the girls who work at his businesses. I haven't heard anything good about his business practices. I also hear about girls disappearing the next day after getting into an argument with the Pleasure King. That does sound suspicious. Is he connecting criminal organizations? That area is full of hooligans from back in the day, but it seems the Pleasure King controls them now. After spreading around money and providing women, they now do his bidding without question. And I see. So the Pleasure King basically has those hooligans by their wallets and their balls. Gotta give him credit for understanding what makes men tick. Oh, sorry. There's no doubt he's a tough opponent. I have no clue what he's going to do, but please be careful. Will do. The Pleasure King, someone who will harness desire for sake of business. This won't be easy. Oh, I think that was it. Let's go ahead and save again. Almost at that hour mark. Because it says that I can call her to hang out at locations, right? It was a girl that I met, and like sub stories, right? So it'd be like Kazuma. Made a reporter named Kasugi as Shelik. Hope he's smart enough. Okay. Damn Yankee. It wasn't easy teaching a band how to act like a hardcore hooligans. Alright, help wanted again. Marina posted a job opening again. Interview is a real pain, but it has to be done for my hard work for the secretary of the company. Underneath it all, looks like Sakshiko got scared enough to drop her used underwear business. That's a relief for Mina. No kid should be involved in something like that. Heir to the family. Someone from the Dojima family was waiting to see me at the battle center. They're supposedly not an enemy, but who could it be? And why now? Postcard. Yeah, don't dance alone. Beating Hisaki in a dance battle was pretty satisfying. He said, if you dance together, you're brothers. Heh, I guess dance is not so bad. The innocent hookup. I'm glad I managed to meet up with Riku. She's an innocent soul. Girl did show up. Did I get played for a fool by a Sakura shield? The Rocky Road to Romance. Get bested by Hideki in your pocket ticket race. Better tune up your car and avenge my honor. Right. I gotta go back to Mr. Libido. Let's probably do one of these interviews first. I'll do the interview and then. Yeah, what kind of person? This time the applicant is a girl. I read her application and she has neat handwriting and her photo was pretty cute. I see, so she's cute. Mr. President, you better not hire her based on her looks. Of course not. What do you want to do? Do you want to do the interview now? I'll interview them. But since it's a female, let me first take off my pants. Alright. Alright. I'm comfortable now. Great, let's do this. You'll need to look respectable for the interview, of course. You know, it's kind of a pain to put on glasses every time I do an interview. Can I just interview like this? Oh, heavens, no. It's important for you to look intelligent. If you say so. Oh, want it again. You look really good in those, you know? Wait a minute. Are you just making me wear these because you like them? Well, actually. Oh, here's your next candidate. It's time for the interview. Guess you're off the hook for now. Come in. Excuse me. I'm Sakurako Jogasaki. Pleased to meet you. Yes, likewise. Oh, right. Please have a seat. Thank you. She seems so ladylike. Yes, apparently her family runs a traditional Japanese inn. Maybe she helps out there. Makes sense. I can see her wearing her kimono. Well, we better ask her some questions. We need to figure out if she would be a good fit here. Alright, so, Jagasaki, why don't you take a minute to tell us about yourself? Yeah, certainly. I'm impressed. It sounds like a real interview. I picked up a book on interview techniques. You're studying on your own? I'm so glad you're finally taking your presidential responsibility seriously. Well, naturally. May I begin? Oh, right. Sorry, please do. Okay, my name is Sakuraka Jagasaki. I majored in business administration. My biggest strength is that I have actual work experience. My family runs a traditional inn, so I worked with guests daily while growing up. When we were short-staffed, I was even put in charge of the kitchen. I learned how to cook from pros. If I ever get the chance, I would love to bring you a traditional meal. I'm confident about my eagerness and fitness. It means I don't give up easily. I very much hope you will give me the opportunity to prove myself to you. Also, I have to ask at interviews, so I will save you the bother of doing so. I'm wearing plain white underwear. Thank you. Wow, that was solid. She even told us the color of her underwear to shut that down quick. She's amazing. Alright, yeah, I don't have to ask her. Let's talk about what she just told us. Was there anything you want to get more details on? Why are you taking over the family inn? Why do you feel confident in your fitness? You say you have confidence in your fitness. Why is that? I belong to a dance club at my university. Dance is more physically taxing than it may appear. So I think it has helped me build up my endurance. I see. I imagine you do traditional dancing for your guests. Or maybe you can do that once you take over the inn. Perhaps, but for now I would rather find fulfilling work at your firm than think about the family inn. So she dances. I bet she look great in doing a traditional dance in a kimono. Yeah, I wouldn't mind seeing that. Or should we talk about it in more detail? What can you cook? You said you're a good cook. What are your signature dishes? Let's see. I'm quite good at meatloaf, omelets with rice filling. What else? Oh, I make pretty great white sauce. I often use it for preparing greatness in European pasta dishes. Oh, that's impressive. You can make a white sauce from scratch and you're so worldly. That's impressive. It's easy to overcook white rice, you know. I've never overcooked white rice, to be fair. Like, to be honest, I've never overcooked white rice. But I also eat, like, a lot of, like, Asian cuisine, to be fair. I mean, like, I have it, like, every 2 to 3 weeks. So I get the hang of it. I find it a challenge, too. Assuming I get the job, I'd be happy to bring in some for you to try. Oh, really? Yes, please. Hey, this is a job interview, not a restaurant. What should we... Okay, why aren't you taking over the family inn? Why aren't you taking over the family inn? Well, I do find the job rewarding in its own way, and I love interacting with the guests. However, it's also a very small and closed world. The entire day revolves around the inn, and nothing else. Even if I were to eventually inherit the inn, I would like to broaden my horizons out here in the real world before I settle into that role. Whoa, she's got it all figured out. She does. That's about all the questions we have, I think. Jagasaki-san, do you have any questions regarding our firm? Yes. Not to be too forward, but is there a large inequality gap between men and women here? No, I wouldn't say that. Thank you. It's a great relief to hear that. Times are changing, you know. I was hoping I could find a job that will let me work just as hard as any man. We have to hire Jagasaki-chan, Mr. President. She's a keeper for sure. I'm not so sure about that. What is there to think about? A girl that this courteous and so eager to work is rare to find in this day and age. She seems that way, sure, but there's something not quite right that I'm trying to figure out. Is there something wrong? Yeah, something's off. Something she said doesn't jive. You mean she's lying about something? Yeah, I can't quite put my finger on it though. What did she say that struck you as inconsistent? Alright, ask for the summary again. Sorry, Jagasaki. Can you give me that brief summary of yourself again? Yeah, majored in business administration. My biggest strength is that I have actual work experience. My family runs a traditional inn, so I worked with guests daily while growing up. When we were short-staffed, I was even put in charge of the kitchen. I learned how to cook from pros. If I ever get the chance, I would love to bring you a traditional meal. She says she learned how to cook from pros, but most of the things she was talking about for cooking was basic things like omelets and white rice. It's basic stuff. I'm confident about my eagerness to fitness. It means I don't give up easily. I very much hope you will give me the opportunity to prove myself to you. Also, I have to get as an interview, so I will save you the bother of doing so. I'm wearing plain white underwear. Thank you. Ask what she can cook again. So you said you're a good cook. What are your signature dishes? Meatloaf, omelets, rice filling. What else? Oh, I make a pretty great white rice. I often use it to prepare gratins in European pasta dishes. Which, still, this kind of falls into regular cooking. This isn't something that, like, you would need a pro to teach you. It might also because my family are foodies, so we kind of make a lot of stuff. So that it might just be different with us. But yeah, we running through that. Yeah. Many years of experience running the end. Take confidence. Dance club at my university. Dance is more physically taxing than it may appear, so I think it was help me build my endurance. I see. I imagine you do traditional dancing for your guests, or maybe you could do that once you take over the inn. Perhaps, but for now, I would rather find fulfilling work at your firm than think about the family inn. Yeah. Why is she taking over family inn again? I find the job rewarding in its own way, and I love interacting with the guests. However, it's also a very small and closed world. The entire day revolves around the inn and nothing else. But she also says she learned how to cook there, and she does traditional dances. Even if I were to eventually inherit the inn, I would like to broaden my horizons out here in the real world before I settle into that role. Experience. Summary and signature dishes. Now take over the inn and signature dishes. Ah. Summary and not taking over the inn. Summary and signature dishes. Summary and confidence and fitness. Not taking over the inn and signature dishes. Not taking over the inn and confidence and fitness. Signature dishes and confidence and fitness. Now, she was saying it's a lot more taxing than you would believe. So, like, I want to say summary and confidence and fitness. Yeah, not taking over the end of confidence and fitness. That might be it. Because she said it's a lot more taxing than you would think. But she should also be used to doing it because of, traditional dances. You need stamina and endurance to do traditional dances. I know, not because I do Japanese traditional dances, but because I did Jamaican traditional dances before, like back in my school days. So it takes a lot of stamina to get everything correctly. So I'm gonna go with this one. Sorry for not taking over family in and her confidence and fitness. I think those statements don't jive. I didn't notice any description of those statements. You think so? Then the XC must be somewhere else. Well, given what happened last time, I can understand why you would be cautious. But Yagasaki China's a rare find. Mr. President, you can have one more chance to find this inconsistency, but after that, we have to hire her. What? Just hang on a sec. Something doesn't match up here. I'm sure of it. I'll find it. Your exact statement don't jive. Okay, it's not that. Signature dishes and summary. It's her summary and her signature dishes. Those two statements don't add up. Really? Well, now that I think about it, maybe you're onto something. Jagasaki. I'm about to say, I was like, I'm like, either, I'm like, I had to go with this one because the summary and the food didn't match up. As a foodie myself, as I was saying earlier, I was trying to see if it was like multiple things you could probably put down and how many chances you get. You get two, so I just went ahead and went my that filling for what I had originally. For her to be saying, I know how to make white rice, omelets, but I've been taught by pros. She didn't say anything that honestly sounded like cream de la creme. She didn't say anything like that. She didn't say Beijing beef oversight, fried vegetables with lamb, or with the Gordon Ramsay. What's the fucking lamb sauce? Inconsistent. What might that be? You say your family runs a traditional Japanese inn, and what you helped out there on a daily basis. Yes. This is also another inconsistency. Because it's a traditional Japanese inn, she didn't really bring out any fish dishes, which would be traditional Japanese type things, or takoyaki, or any of the traditional foods. So, it's off. Yes, that's correct. You say you were put in charge of the kitchen, which made you a better cook. Is that a problem? If I'm working in the kitchen, it's only natural that I should become a better cook. How could that be inconsistent? Marina, let's say you were to stay at a traditional inn. What kind of dinner would you expect? Well, if it's traditional inn, it would of course be Japanese cuisine like sashimi and nimono. Oh, and in winter, a hot pot would be wonderful. Exactly. Like I said, you didn't have any fish delicacies. As a foodie, point number one. Right, and what's Jagasaki's good at cooking? Meatloaf, omelet, and rice. White sauce for grana and... Oh. I don't know about you, but no traditional inn I know will serve those dishes. Have anything to say for yourself, Jogasaki-kun? Wow. So you're really going to nitpick me on something that minor, huh? I bet you're a real hit with the ladies. Jogasaki-san. Yes, you're right. I made it all up. Grew up in a traditional inn. Are you kidding? I came up with that to spruce up my resume. So what? But, incidentally, I also lied about being a good cook. I got too carried away with the details, I guess. Was everything a lie, even a part about doing traditional dance at school? You're the ones who assumed it was a traditional dance. I really do belong to a dance club at school. But my kind of dance is hip-hop. Well, she never said it was traditional dance, so I wasn't thinking she was mentioning traditional dance to begin with in college. Hip-hop? I'm so done here. Hurry up with my cab fare. I'll settle for 20,000 yen. Okay, wait. We don't pay scammers, huh? That's not what you promised. The poster said I get cab fare for taking an interview. Why else would I bother coming? You should be ashamed, you liars. Seems to me you're a liar too. It's okay for you to lie, but not us. Huh? What's that supposed to mean? You don't make a damn bit of sense. You just don't want to face the facts. Get over yourself, princess. I bet you get everything you want in your whole life, huh? Well, wise up. Out in the real world, nobody's going to pay you for self-centered lying through your teeth. The real world is a jungle, not a playground, and nobody gets anything they don't earn. So get out of my sight. Ah. Sheesh. I hope I never get on your bad side, Mr. President. Yeah, sorry for shouting. It's okay, but wow, that was impressive. How you caught that inconsistency in her story. I didn't realize until you pointed it out. Yeah, it was kind of impressive, wasn't it? See, that's... The reason I pointed out the dancing and the summary originally was because, one, she wouldn't say it's exhausting and everything if she's already been doing traditional dance. Second, she didn't mention doing traditional dance in college. She just said, I dance. Which means, for someone to not mention, I do traditional dance in college, was also another fallacy. So, that was me nitpicking at things and looking into it too far. I was like, you know what? I'm going to go with my foodie gut. What you said about the summary and what you said about being taught by professional cooks and everything, you work at a traditional Japanese place. It doesn't make sense. Yeah, thanks. Take care of that. Of course, sir. Your A6, sir. He has your back. Help wanted again.
think we have some form of control still, making our constant binary choices and voicing our equally shallow opinions more loudly or quietly. Most people can't even decide what color to wear or which burger to eat. What does it matter, man?